safe country for Afghanistan refugees. The Ugandan Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated that it is prepared to temporarily host Afghan refugees whose nation has fallen under Taliban rule, citing a request from the United States. The number of persons affected was not disclosed by the government. It was said that discussions are ongoing, citing Ugandan media estimates that place the number of refugees to be moved into the African country at 2,000. However, the tough question that is currently making rounds on social media is whether a country like Uganda, the Ugandan government has, in having an open refugee policy, is monetary gain by corrupt government officials. These refugees come along with big budgets from donor funds in the United States government, which end up largely in the hands of the few corrupt officials that target personal gain over national development. This comes after information leaked to citizens and media houses that Uganda central government, also known as cabinet, had been quick to agree to the request by the United States government to host approximately 2,000 refugees from now fallen Afghanistan, without discussing the matter with Uganda parliament. Ugandans are very hospitable people, and were already excited about the idea of mingling with the Afghan nationals, as reports on social media suggest. However, they were concerned as to whether the government, which had completely ignored the role of parliament in the making of such important decision of national interest, had taken time to weigh through the security impacts this could have on the young fragile country Uganda, as well as the health issues amidst the ongoing pandemic. Ugandans also wish to understand the details behind the on and off US-Uganda relations that have looked a little cloudy in the near past. Ugandans would also want to understand why the US government believes that the Uganda government, which many opposition leaders and citizens regard as illegitimate, and one that emerged from an election characterized by military arrests of opposite and presidential candidates, an election that was not believed to be free and fair, can be entrusted with citizens of Afghanistan that are believed to be precious allies to the United States. The tyrant government has gone as far as shutting down the internet during presidential elections, to hinder communication between political party heads and their representatives, and arresting social media bloggers that criticize the government. Ugandans currently are going through the challenges of a Facebook shutdown, which has now lasted 6 months, and have been subjected to heavy internet access taxes to further censor their access to social media and information in general. This was done at a time when Ugandans were using social media as a business platform to survive the economic challenges brought about by the pandemic. Uganda has not found it impractical to arrest its own citizens that advocate for the basic human rights in the country, as in the recent incident that involved Nicholas Opio, a famous lawyer that defends Ugandans from human rights violation. Including Uganda, to offer assistance in the likely need to temporarily house some Afghans and international citizens who may be evacuated, the Foreign Ministry said in a statement. The statement went on to say that President Yoweri Museveni of Uganda has indicated Uganda's willingness to give help, including, for, the temporary lodging of some of those impacted by the current situation, noting Uganda's long history and practice of hosting refugees. The United Nations High Commission for Refugees, UNHCR, in the nation told AFP that the UN agency was not involved in the talks, but that it was ready to facilitate any arrivals. This measure has elicited varied reactions from Ugandan parliamentarians, particularly those from the opposition political parties. With approximately 1.5 million refugees and asylum seekers, Uganda is one of the world's greatest refugee hosting countries, with the bulk coming from South Sudan and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Humanitarian organizations have recently raised concerns about a shortage of financing for refugee aid in Afghanistan, which has a population of 44 million people.